Hello, everyone. Well, it's that time of year again. We're getting close to the end of the year, and I would actually do this video a lot later in the month, but I think with some developments that I learned not long ago, that I think it's appropriate that I should do it now rather than later. So that's why I'm doing it now on today, this Saturday. I'll try to get this uploaded the same day I'm recording it, which should be the plan. So, first things first. This has been an incredible year. 2016 has been a great year for the channel. Somewhat of a roller coaster for me personally, but it was still an overall good year, I think. Um, I start off in February launching the RPG Kingdom Kid channel with Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, and it just went. I enjoyed it, and we've been just full steam ahead ever since. Um, the reason why, if for some reason you're confused as to why I started RPG Kingdom Kid and you didn't watch my update of that when it happened earlier, is because I got copyright strikes for doing video let's play videos of Persona 4 Dancing All Night, which really sucked because I enjoyed that game. I actually platinumed the game on camera for everyone, but since then they got removed from my channel, and I think I deleted them overall because the whole point is like, why bother even having them if I can't upload them? I think I deleted them. They might be on one of my hard drives. I hope they are. If they are on one of my hard drives, that'd be fine. But I don't think you'll be seeing them anytime soon or ever unless I get my own website. Then I can just upload them on that website and you can watch them there. Um, uh, So yeah, so we did a lot of great games, did a lot of great stuff, especially even on this channel. We did more stuff than I imagined I would have done. I did a lot of trailer analysis and let's talk abouts for Persona 5, Kingdom Hearts, and a lot of other stuff. E3, Jump Festa. I've done those in the past, but now there was like so much more than there was in 2015 that was just incredible. And um, it's just great, and I think I'm nearing the what was it? Has been 2 years since I started making videos on this channel. It's been either 2 or 3 years since I started making videos on this channel. So that's incredible. So yeah, we're also reaching close. I mean, we're a few months still from my 1 year in on the RPG Kingdom Kid. So yeah, so basically, this update's to be like, okay, what are we going to expect in 2017? Why is a certain game that I said I would LP? Why hasn't that been LP'd yet? Why haven't I started LPing it yet? I'll get to that like right away as soon as I mentioned everything else. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about what to expect in 2017. Talk about some new stuff that's happening. I still need to pick up my I forgot what it's called now. My Elgato. I still need to get the Elgato. It's at my parents' place now. I'll probably won't get that until after Christmas. So then, basically every video once I get that will be filmed on Elgato and hopefully done a little bit better. And maybe I can start doing streams. I don't know. I'll have to set that up, make sure everything works fine, see how that works. And if it does do fine, then I have a list of games I would love to stream. Um, so let's talk about the game that probably some people are asking, like, why am I not LPing this, even though I said I'm going to LP it? Steins Gate 0. As you know, that game came out on November 29th, same day as Final Fantasy 15 did, and I was going to LP that. I said, I think during World of Final Fantasy, that I'm going to LP Steins Gate, but I'm going to wait until I feel comfortable with Final Fantasy 15. I feel like I've recorded enough in advance that I can start recording that. And I have recorded enough in advance. Hell, I've recorded 30 parts of that game, and I think I just released like part 12 or something like that. So I'm like, well, I'm well in advance. I'm be like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I can record another video game right now if I want to. However, there's a little issues with that. The North American publishers of that game tweeted out that saying LPs are banned. Like, you'll get strikes. Of course, like, there's probably some smaller channels that are fine with it, but I mean, I got hit with the Persona 4 Dancing All Night last year. So me thinking about that, I'm like, okay, I got hit with Persona 4 Dancing All Night. I get hit every time Simple and Clean is on one of my Kingdom Hearts game videos back when I did them as LPs. I got hit when they were on. So it's a whole okay, what? So it's a whole okay, I'm not risking it anymore because I don't want to get another strike because that would just ruin everything, especially for the RPG Kingdom Kid channel. That like, no, I'm not risking the strikes. I'm not risking any more strikes. So unfortunately, there's going to be no Steins Gate Zero LP. I am super sad about that because I really enjoyed Steins Gate so much when I LP'd that earlier this year. But they say reviews and I can't remember the other thing they said. They say reviews and maybe compilations. I think that's the thing. I'm not 100% sure. Are okay, so I might do a review on it. I'm not 100% sure about that yet. I don't want to like promise something that I don't follow up on. So we'll see yet. I haven't even started playing it yet. I'm probably gonna play it maybe tomorrow, just because like I'm the whole okay. Final Fantasy I'm good with. So, but I do have a story to tell about Steins Gate Zero. So, when I heard that the announced date was, or the release date was November 29th, I'm like, okay, I'll go pre-order it like from my local GameStop, and I'll pick it up the same day I get Final Fantasy 15. So then the release date came out. So I went to GameStop, picked up Final Fantasy 15, and I asked them like, where's Steins Gate Zero? I also pre-ordered that. And the guy behind the counter says, sorry, we don't have that. Like, I'm like, okay, that's weird. Normally when someone pre-orders something, they get it. Like, the store should get it so the person can get it the day it's released. So I'm like, okay, I'll check back in a few days. It was either that Friday or Saturday. I think it was Friday. Because I think, yeah, it was that Friday because there was shopping I had to do because, no, either way, it was either Friday or that Thursday. I think it was Friday. I went up to the GameStop again and I was like, hey, I'm here to pick up my pre-order. He gives me Slope, or whatever that new snowboarding game is, like, and I was like, I didn't pre-order this. And he's like, yeah, you did. I'm like, no, I pre-ordered a game called Steins Gate Zero. And he's like, oh. And he puts it down and he checks my thing, and then he checks his database and calls the other GameStop that's in town, and he's like, do you have a thing called Steins Gate Zero? I even had to spell it for him, because whatever. So he does that, and then he's like, okay, yeah, I'm looking at the Wikipedia page. It said it should be out, and then he keeps doing it, and then said, yeah, sorry, it's a Amazon exclusive as of right now. And in my mind, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Why didn't you tell me that when I pre-ordered the game from you? When I pre-ordered the game from you, like a week or two in advance. I pre-ordered the game from you. You should have told me, like, sorry, we're not going to get the game. It's only going to be available on Amazon or digitally on PS4. Because I'll tell you, when I came back, I went to I went on the store, found Steins Gate Zero there, and I bought it. Because I'm like, fuck that. I'm getting it now. I'm not waiting for Amazon because I kind of want to, because I might record this weekend for the LP. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I didn't know about the whole no LPs of Steins Gate Zero by then. So in my mind, I'm like, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking stupid? Because you should have told me this when I pre-ordered the game. And it was the same guy, too, that I pre-ordered it from. So I pre-ordered from that guy, and I went to pick it up. The same guy was still there, so I'm like, oh my god. So then he's like, yeah, we can refund you. I'm like, actually, can I just put it towards another game? And he's like, yeah. I was like, put it towards Kingdom Hearts. And I should have put it towards Gravity Rush 2, because I'm like, wait, what if they do a collection, a special collector's edition of 2.8? They might announce it at Jump Festa this year. Actually, next week, they might announce it at Jump Festa. Hopefully not. I mean, it all depends on what it is, if I get it or not, if they do announce one. So I should have put it to Gravity Rush 2, but it's fine. I'm going to pre-order Gravity Rush 2 soon. Actually, maybe next week. We'll see. Or maybe I'll wait until Jump Festa to make sure that they don't have a collector's edition. Because I think I did that with 2.5, where I pre-ordered 2.5, and then they a month before the release, they're like, here's a collector's edition! And I'm like, fuck. But the good news with that is it also came with 1.5, because it was like, because I was like, well, I don't want another copy of 1.5, so I'm okay with 2.5 in my pin. But I would have gotten a Shadow plushie and an art book. That would have been nice. So yeah, that's why no Steins Gate Zero. And I was going to tell that story at like the beginning of my LP of that. I'd be like, So guys, I was going to be like, hey everyone, welcome to a new LP of Steins Gate Zero. Now before I start the game, I have a funny story to tell about it. So that's that. Um, so yeah, there's that. Um, but what else to look forward to? Like I mentioned, Kingdom Hearts 2.8 coming out in January. Super excited about that. The final trailer just came out a few days ago, and I did a analysis of that. It's actually that'll be releasing tomorrow. For sure, it is actually done, or it's close. I'm having it rendering right now in my room. I recorded actually a few hours ago, maybe like yeah, a few hours ago. I recorded it close to when I was eating. No, I recorded when I woke up, so it was like maybe around 9 or 8 when I recorded, and then I was rendering it. I started editing and finished editing it around time to eat. So there's that. So I did all. So there will be analysis, and let's talk about that on this channel. Um, that'll be released tomorrow, like I said. I also released my World of Final Fantasy review yesterday, so it's on my channel. You can go check it out. I really appreciate it if you did. I want to hear your thoughts on it, and I want to hear your thoughts on how I did on the review, because I think that's like my fourth or third review I've done this year, and I like to do those reviews. I'd like to review and do these trailer analyses. Speaking of trailers, the English story trailer of Persona 5 came out last week, and it wasn't long, but it was really good, I have to say. I don't think I'm going to do a analysis type trailer for that, because it's out in Japan, so there's really no guessing of like what's happening. I mean, there can be guessing because I haven't heard anything, but it's all. What if I'll be like, oh, so and so is this, this, and this, and then someone comments saying, actually, so and so is this and this and this. And I'm like, well, you just spoiled the game for me. Thank you very much, asshole. No spoilers, please, for Persona 5 if you know them. I will do a playthrough of that on my channel when that comes out in April. Now that still hurts saying that's coming out in April. But yeah, so okay, let's talk about the current situation going on. Final Fantasy 15. Like I said, I have recorded so much in advance that I'm like comfortable where I can take a few days of break. I actually didn't record yesterday, and I'm not going to end up recording today because I have some other plans and doing the review and everything. Just kind of threw that out. So actually, a few days ago, I think like Wednesday or Thursday of this week, they announced they're patching the game to like add cutscenes, add story elements and such, and to like enhance how Chapter 13 was. I haven't gotten to Chapter 13, so in my mind, I'm like, okay, what I can do is there's actually a lot of dungeons and a lot of side stuff that I want to explore right now. So I will record those. Maybe sit back a bit with recording and just like grind off screen, do more side stuff. If I find a new dungeon, maybe do a recording of that. Do more side questing, more hunts, do all that stuff. I do a lot of hunts off screen. That's really all I do. Sometimes I complete some side quests off screen, but the more like the repeated ones, like fishing ones, I do those off screen. I accidentally did one off screen that I didn't want to, which wasn't bad because I thought I had to go into the dungeon to do it, but I didn't have to, so it was fine. The lady with the frogs, if she asks for frogs, I'm doing that off screen because that is irritating. That is frustrating as hell to do that on screen. So there's that. What else? So yeah, I don't know when they are gonna release those patches. Hopefully soon. Like I said, I'm in a comfortable spot where I don't have to record, but I love playing the game. I love that game so much, like, and I've heard people saying that they enjoy it right now. So it's a whole I could enjoy it myself when I get to those portions. Maybe they say it's fine. I've seen people complete it at lower levels than I am, so I could probably complete the game actually if I just do that. But I love doing the side stuff. I love doing everything because I want to show off this game so much. It's been so long. Like, we've waited this game for so long. I want to show off a lot of it. So we'll see what happens there. But so just expect a lot after the last big story thing that happened. It's gonna be fine for me to let's do some side stuff. Let's just go through some side stuff do nothing but side stuff for a while. So I'm comfortable with that until I hear like, oh, if they say like, oh, we're releasing the first patch that'll add that'll fix chapter 13 in February, and then my mind will be like, okay, where does that put me? How many videos? Because I mean, we still have all of January, so there's that. I mean, I would love to finish Final Fantasy 15 before the end of January because we know that Digimon World New Order is coming out at the end of January, and I want to LP that game, which is another thing to look forward to. So, so many early games coming out, and I'm actually kind of glad that they pushed Final Fantasy, not Final Fantasy. I'm kind of glad they pushed Persona 5 over to April because then that gives me time to LP Digimon right away. So there's that. Um, like I mentioned before, Gravity Rush 2, I will do one video in that. I promise you that I will do a video of that. Unlike with Dishonored 2, I said I was gonna do a video on that. I really haven't gotten through with it yet. I might still do one, but don't hold your breath on it. I really enjoyed that game. It's a lot of fun. What's next? Resident Evil 7 also comes out the same day that Kingdom Hearts 2.8 comes out. I'll probably pick that up too, and I might do I might do a video on that. Again, somewhat similar to what I did with what I would do with Gravity Rush. It would just be like maybe one at least 30-minute video, maybe an hour-long video. We'll see. So I plan to do a video of that. And then, like I said, if I get my whole streaming system set up in March, there's actually 2 games, well, technically 4 games coming out, but they're 2 games. They're 2 games that are collections of 2 games. One is Danganronpa 1 and 2 Reload for the PS4. The other one's Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 for the PS4. Those things, they're both coming out in March. Danganronpa's coming out March 14th, I think, or March 17th, one of those days. And then Kingdom Hearts coming out March 30th or 31st. It's one of those days, too. So, obviously, I would love to stream those games. And then it's the whole, what do I do with the archives? Well, I'll come with that when I make sure that my streaming system's all set up, because if I stream the games, perfect, then I'll maybe upload or have the whole entire stream on my channel. I probably won't stream that long. Plus, I can only stream on weekends since I work on weekdays. And so it all depends on that. So there's that. Also, there's a rumor that the 30th anniversary box of Final Fantasy could be pretty big. Like, you could get Final Fantasy 1 through 9 on one disc, and then there's a whole collection thing where you get that disc, then Final Fantasy 10, 10 2 on, that collection. Then you get the Zodiac, or then you get something with 11, I don't know. Then you get the Zodiac Age for Final Fantasy 12. Then you get Final Fantasy 13. There's talks of that coming to next-gen consoles as well. And then you get all Final Fantasy 14 and all the expansions. And then you get Final Fantasy 15. That's a huge collection. I would not mind getting Final Fantasy 1 through Final Fantasy 9. I would not mind getting that if that is true. Because there's a few of those Final Fantasy games I love, like 9. I actually love all, like 6, 4, 5. There's so many Final Fantasy games I love. I would definitely stream those. Like, I'd definitely stream Final Fantasy 9 because I love that game so much, and possibly Final Fantasy 5 too because I love that. I love that game. And possibly, and there's I gotta keep a few surprises. So there's one game that I would stream, but it's gotta be a surprise. So we'll see. It also depends on where it falls, type thing. So we'll see. It's gonna be a whole. Okay, what am I currently LPing right now? Can I do this as a stream now, or should I wait until after the LP? It all depends. So there's that. Speaking of Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age comes out sometime next year. Definitely going to LP that game because I love Final Fantasy 12, and it's a fantastic game. I understand why people don't like it, but I enjoy it. It's not the worst Final Fantasy game I've ever played. That's 11. 11-1. But yeah. I'm trying to think. There's nothing really much else to look forward to. But yeah, I hope I'm done with Final Fantasy 15 before the end of January. Because, like I said, as soon as 2.8 comes out, I'm starting my Dream Drop Distance LP. Then I'm doing 0.2. Then I'm doing back cover. Back cover, I don't know. I would like to have that as one video, but if it's an hour and 20 minutes, like, 80 minutes, like it says, I might split that up into two, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, there's that. Wow, this video's gone longer than I thought. So, and I hope to, like I said, I hope to finish up Final Fantasy 15 soon. I guess it all depends on the patches, but at the same time, I kind of want to finish it. And if they patch it, I'm like, fine, I'll play through it again, and maybe I'll maybe do an update chapter 13 video. It all depends. So yeah, that's all I can really think of. And of course, we have a video of a. I'll probably have a video. Maybe I might have a video of a let's look back at 2016, because there's actually a lot of stuff to talk about that. And I'll definitely have my top 10 games of the year video, maybe coming out sometime early January, middle of January. Hopefully, definitely before 2.8 comes out. You can expect that to come out before 2.8. So yeah, that's all there really is to talk about. Again, I'm kind of disappointed with the Steins Gate thing, but I understand that the whole visual novel aspect is a lot better experienced by yourself when you're playing it instead of having someone playing it for you. Kind of like with Undertale, that was a game that was a lot more better experience playing it yourself than watching someone playing it. Same, yeah. There's such a lot, guys. But yeah. So if I do get the streaming thing set up, the only thing that I kind of look forward to is maybe getting a 3DS capture device. But as of right now, there's not really that many 3DS games that I would want to LP. The only things I can think about is Pokemon, really, and possibly Shin Megami Tensei 4 and Apocalypse, maybe. I'm trying to think of any other ones that I could think of, but the whole Nintendo thing with Pokemon might be a little but we'll see. Again, it all depends. So yeah, that's this video's gone longer than I thought. I thought it'd be like a maybe quick 15-minute video, but no, we're up to 20, almost 25 minutes. But yeah, anyway, guys, that is basically what we can look forward to in the future of both RPG Kingdom Kid channel and this channel, the Kingdom Kid, the original channel. This channel, you can expect more trailer analysis, more reviews of games, more what I'm looking forward to at E3s and all that stuff at those events. More videos. Like, I'll do another Persona 5 video roughly soon. I think they have like 3 or 2 more characters to reveal. The English cast, I think they have a few more to reveal. So once they reveal all of them, I'll do another video talking about them and talk about the English trailer there a bit. And then yeah, I'm also going to try to put my top 10 videos. My top 10 video will probably be the same as last year, where I split into 2, be 1 through 4, or not 1, be 10 through 4 maybe, and then there's a whole these didn't make the list because of this reason, or these were the games I didn't play, but might have made the list if I did play them. And then my top 3. I'll probably split into those 2 videos. I'll try to upload it on this channel, unlike last year where I had to upload it on my other channel because it was the whole, I had a strike. Guess what? Your videos are only limited to 15 minutes. I mean, I could have split it up into shorter parts, but whatever. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for sticking with me through this year. It was like I said, it was a roller coaster year personally, but like on the YouTube and everything, it's been a pretty great year on both RPG Kingdom Kid and this channel. It's been great. Lots of support, lots of love I've gotten on my other channel and this channel. It's just thank you all for that. I never expected to get this big, quote unquote big, in the time that I have. I mean, and we can only go up from here is what I'm seeing. So here's to 2017. Here's to a good year, and here's to you guys. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, guys, I'll see you next time.